Hi everyone. I recently got asked in a KiwiSaver financial literacy session that we were running, is it wise to have your KiwiSaver invested with the same bank that you currently bank with? Because this participant always thought that that was potentially risky, because if something happened to that one particular bank, then your KiwiSaver funds are also heavily invested in that one bank. In the example, we used Westpac. So I'm just going to show you what is made up in the Westpac Conservative Fund. The only reason I've selected conservative is because that was the type of fund that we were looking at in this group. So let's share my screen. So what I've done is I've got onto the sorted.org website, and on there you can find basically all the providers that offer KiwiSaver. And like I just said, in this example, I've gone and downloaded all of the assets that are in the Westpac Conservative KiwiSaver Fund. On the left, as you can see here, the offer name, highlight it there, is the Westpac KiwiSaver scheme, and it's the fund name is the Conservative. And so this is the full disclosure of it. As we go down, this is as at September this year, and this gives us the percentage of the funds, or the percentage that is made up of the funds, and then the security code over on the right-hand side. So just going down here, I'm not going to go through all of them, but you've got a US 2-year note, which will expire at the end of this month, and it's got about a 2.3% holding. Then there's a US 5-year rate note under there as well, 2.08. Because this is a conservative fund, there is a lot of bonds or fixed interest investments in this particular portfolio. Let's just carry on down. You can see here that we've got exposure to fixture and Paykel healthcare, and we've got about 0.73%. So for every $100 you've got in there, you've basically got 73 cents exposed into fixture and Paykel healthcare. It's the easiest way. You can see here in the share market, we've got 0.69% exposed into Microsoft, and then obviously some more bonds. Nvidia, that's obviously been a popular one of late because that has been a very, very strong performer in the US market. But again, for every $100, you've only got 64 cents exposed into it. So everything is spread around. Now, what I did is I also highlighted the exposure to Westpac, and you can see here highlighted in yellow, we have got a bond there which doesn't mature until 2027, and that's paying an interest rate, or a coupon rate is the official term, of 3.69%. And there's only 0.25% exposed into that particular one. If I scroll down, here's another fixed rate note investment with Westpac, 0.17%. And further down again, there's a short-term notice, a fund of only 0.15%. And I think that was just about it. So all up, I added all of that up, and the exposure to Westpac is only 0.66% in total. So for every $100 you've got on your KiwiSaver, this is if you bank with Westpac, you've only got 66 cents exposed to Westpac. So that theory that if you bank with the same bank that your KiwiSaver is held with, being that it's risky, as you can see what I've just demonstrated, it's actually not. Your risk is spread around so many different asset classes, obviously within New Zealand and also globally, because the New Zealand market is so small that if something happened to the New Zealand market, we want to have exposure outside of the country as well. And that's just all part of reducing risk. So yes, you are fine to invest your KiwiSaver with the same bank provider that you bank with. It's not a huge risk anymore. So I hope that's helped.